Hi RC friends, this is Beth and I've just wrapped up a year of classical conversations and I'm getting ready to reread my RC course of study and have a really good productive summer at home of very daily consistent math, writing, reading. But as I wrap up my CC year, I have some things that I'd like to share that I think will be helpful to us as RC homeschoolers. I am not sharing this in any way to encourage anyone to do CC or not. That is a very personal decision, and remember, our goal is to homeschool throughout the whole thing. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint, and adding CC is a lot of running around, which to me is a lot of work. So that's totally outside the scope of this thing. If you're doing RC, let's stay with it, okay? When you watch the video of Dr. Robinson, I think that's where he acknowledges that memory work is a weakness of RC curriculum, and it just happens to be one of the strengths of classical conversations. So I'm going to share what I've learned because I use it in my home now. I'm going to share 3 methods with you. First, songs. Songs, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You learn it when you're 2 or whatever. You don't have to understand what it is, what the letters are, how they work together to make words and all that. You don't have to understand. Just put the song in your head, and later on or throughout your life when you need it, it's there and you can just pull it up. And some of my favorite songs, in CC we do like 5 or 6 songs a week, little short ones. But there's some songs on YouTube that I really like. There's Tour the World. My kids love that one. Lists every country in the world. Tour the States is all the states and capitals. And my favorite is Elements of the Periodic Table. Now, you don't have to understand when you and your kids learn this song. You don't have to understand the elements and what they do and how they react with each other and all that. But wouldn't it help? I mean, it would have helped me when I went to college chemistry class, and if I had arrived already knowing, just having this in the back of my head, I would have been a lot more comfortable with the whole content of the whole course. I think it would have really given me a little more confidence. Okay, so there's my 3 favorite songs. I'll put a link to those in the comments below. And I always read the comments below on my videos because I never say everything like I mean to, and sometimes I say wrong things, and that's where I'll correct it. Okay, songs, and the second one is motions. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. Okay, we use hand motions to help us memorize things, and the point being is not so we can stand up here and repeat it back to you doing all these hand motions. The point is when you repeat something over and over and over again, your brain memory is working, but you also have muscle memory. So if there's been lots of times where I'm reciting something back and I get stuck and I don't remember the next word, but I remember the next hand motion, and that gets you over the hump until you've said it enough until eventually you know it and you can say it with your hands still. Ha! Okay, and for an example on how I do that, I have some videos on scripture memory, Psalm 1. It's all of Psalm 1. It's broken down into 7 videos, like a verse a piece or something. But the intent is to watch them all. You could let your kid watch like 1 a week and just go over it. And in no time, and with very little effort, you've got the whole thing memorized. Okay, and the third way Dr. Robinson does mention to memorize things or to make sure you've really learned it is to teach others. That's my last resort when my kid is stuck on his math lesson and he just can't figure it out. And I'm like, look, just like Dr. Robinson said, you read it again, and this time pretend like you're going to teach it to your little brother when you're done. So, and my kids have also picked up on the idea, hey, I want to make a video. I want to make a YouTube video. Okay, you make a YouTube video teaching a math lesson, because that way they have to learn it enough in order to teach it to others. So I have several videos out on math lessons. If your kids ever happen to get stuck on the 4 lessons we have out there, they could listen to another kid trying to explain it. Or if we all got together and recorded some, well, then we could have a big playlist of all the Saxon math books. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, that's it. One last thing, classical conversations, book lists. Yes, in the middle school, high school years, they read lots of books, and I've been working my way through those because in the end they're going to read 1 a week. Just in case I can't keep up, I'm getting a head start. And the books are excellent, and we RCers are always looking for good books to add to our really big list anyway. But if you go to Classical Conversations website, check out their books for challenge, all the challenge classes. I haven't read a bad one yet. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and have a great homeschool day.